You know, I caught a lot of flack.
For what?
About your little question.
About YG and Draco?
Why I wasn't at the...
Oh, why you weren't at it, yeah.
The Peace Walk.
Right. Which Rick referred to it as YG's album rollout.
Rick's a smart dude. Listen, I didn't want to say nothing, right?
But I was joking around about that with Munchie, and Munchie said, he's over there all the time.
No.
So that's not an album roll, that's regular shit.
No, that's the point. When he's over there all the time, does he go live?
I mean, if you're going to get hundreds of people together to do this walk,
that wasn't hundreds.
You're going to film some shit,
that
right?
Was like maybe 50 people.
You can get a lot of people together. Right. You're going to film some shit. If it's a regular day, you're probably not going to necessarily think to film some shit.
What I'm saying is, this is what throws me. They say, Wack, you're not this. But then they expect me to be everywhere. Mm-hmm. So if I'm not something, why do you expect me to be there?
Well, they expect you to use that as an opportunity to prove you're that.
Prove what? I've been a Paru 35 years.
Right. And there's a lot of different shit going on under the Paru umbrella. And apparently this was not something you wanted to jump in on.
Let me ask you something. In government, in this building, there's levels of shit, right?
Yeah.
You take out the trash?
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
You sweep the floors?
When I get a haircut.
Do you do the scheduling?
Not so much. I'm in the group chats where we schedule stuff, but.
And you only intervene when you feel you need to?
Yeah.
So, if you got 2 sets, mm-hmm. the initial thing is the 2 sets, right?
Yeah.
I'm not from either set. Now, I saw some people there. I saw a lot of people who wasn't there. I've been watching that politic go on for like 6 years, personally. Probably went on prior to, I don't know about it. But the powers that be that I watch try to put that together, I didn't really see them there, right? So, I'm going to say it again. What I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to go in my life, I don't think it's wise for me to be in that type of setting.
Well, I'm in full agreement with you on that. You know, why bother?
No,
why go anywhere where you don't feel 100% accepted? And
it has nothing to do with being accepted. You know? I can go over there when I want to go over there. I was just over there with Lil John, right? But that's a gang situation, right? For like 10 years, I've been telling people I'm not a gang banger.
Right.
I'm from Paul, but I'm not a gang banger.
And what they were doing was meant to initiate peace, more peace.
Hold on.
You being there would almost certainly have provoked violence.
No, it wouldn't have. Why?
That's just your aura.
No, it's not. The homies are the homies. We get into it all the time, niggas, whatever. Right? But how many days later did his album come out?
I don't know, but it seemed like it was like within the week, yeah.
Within the week. So this is how we're gonna know. It should continue to be YG presence on the build of that situation. If not, was he utilizing what it was to put the light on? Because it looked like he did an independent drop on his album.
That's what they're saying, yeah.
I think
No More Def Jam?
It did like 8,000.
Yeah.
You know, he probably should have stayed with a label to push it a little harder.
Maybe the label gave up.
You know, maybe they did, maybe they didn't.
I mean, 8K independent's not that bad, right?
No, that's kind of bad.
When you're like 15 years into your career.
I mean, who are we comparing that to?
I'm just saying, what artists are still selling anywhere near their peak when they're 15 years into their career?
It's not even their peak. If you had a dude like Eminem that did 2-3 million in that time, today we expect him to do like 200,000, right? Because it's just what it is today, right? The numbers, the music industry is just down as a whole. I tell people that. But don't be naive and slow to what people do when they do it, and pay attention to if they continue to do it.
Here's my other thing too. A few years ago, it was a lot easier to get 20, 30K on a project when you could do the bundles and there was all kinds of weird little gimmicks that people were doing.
A couple $100K back then.
Oh yeah. I'm saying like, you know, Lil Xan, I remember he sold 30K and people were trashing him like that was the worst thing they ever heard about.
Was that his second album out?
That was his first project. 30K, 28K, something like that.
He had a single that did numbers already.
Yeah, but it had been out for like 6 months prior to the project coming out. YG was actually on that album as well as like a bunch of other people that Stat Quo
Shout out Stat Quo.
Shout out Stat Quo who masterminded that project. But all I'm saying is like people treated
and Cole Bennett from Lyrical Lemonade. That played a huge part in that single.
But that album getting a 30K at that time is treated like the same way that YG gets treated doing 8K right now. I think it's like those are probably pretty comparable because there's a lot of big artists who come out now and will sell 25 to 30K in their first. That's like what Ice Spice is doing.
Well, one thing about YG, he's positioned himself to do other things.
True. Like
fashion.
Okay.
He can still go tour. And I believe he has a movie presence in him. I believe we've got to see that.
People got
he
on
got
my
some
ass.
shoes out called like Flame or something.
People
Flames.
People got on my ass because I was comparing him to the Rolling Stones, which I realize is a little premature. But when you think about the Rolling Stones, put out all these albums in the 70s and shit that are super legendary. When they go on tour, they're playing 90% old ass songs, but they still put albums out, and that's still a revenue stream. It's probably not anywhere close to what touring brings in, but it at least gives them the chance to get a new song out that people f with. And like, if you're YG, I saw him play Rolling Loud. I stood there and I watched the whole set with Tyga. He has tons of huge songs and Tyga. Crazy.
He got hits.
Tons of hits over the years. When he puts out an album, if none of those songs really take off, it really doesn't change the fact that he can still go on tour, he can still play his festivals, he can still make a lot of money like that. But it makes sense for him to continue to put new music out, even if he accepts that the music from 10, 15 years ago is probably the biggest music.
There's never a year between his catalog, his merch, and touring that YG can't go do $5 billion.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it's weird. Why do people throw the fashion thing in there? Like, oh, you wear clothes? Cool.
Oh no, YG definitely got a fashion move going.
He does modeling type shit, all that. Yeah, like when people compare that to rapping.
What do you mean?
I just think it's like kind of weird. Like, oh,
why?
Because who gives?
He's making money in his sleep.
But you could wear a cool outfit and have somebody take pictures of you. I'm sorry, I just don't really like.
He has his own shoes. He has his own clothes.
That's its own thing. Running your own brand for show.
Yeah, it's like some shoes called like Flames or something.
Letting somebody take a picture of you wearing a cool outfit.
Remind me of
I just don't care that much.
I seen that white. Remind me of like a Nike Cortez.
I haven't even seen this.
Yeah, you Google up Flames.
YG shoes?
Yeah.
Flame shoes?
Flames. I believe they call Flames.
Okay.
That's a big deal. There they go. See the white joints?
Okay. There you go.
That's like a Nike Cortez. The back is a little different from a Cortez, but the kind of overall, the bottom is pretty cool. I don't know if they show the bottom.
I don't know how much this costs though. It doesn't say.
$200. I believe they $200.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna order me a pair just to support.
But you have to input your number to get notified about this. Wait, why does it say it's available on September 7th, 2022? That was literally 4 years ago.
That's crazy.
Sorry, that was 2 years ago.
I don't know. They might need to upgrade the site.
What else they got on here? Well, I might order a YG tank top. Just read up 3.
Red, yeah.
Oh, red up. Got it. Well, I think they probably still want you to say.
See, there they go, right there again.
Yep, those
Tap
are the white ones.
Yeah, the bottoms are pretty cool. They got like this flame and shit. It's pretty cool. Well, scroll up.
I'll be real though. If they came out 2 years ago and they're still in stock, that might not be the best sign.
That don't mean nothing. Like, he just need to promote his shit. I think they can go, personally.
Wait, he's selling his weed on the website? How does that work? What is this? Delta 08? No, it's all natural male enhancement. You thought you knew what life was like getting a boner. Wait till you get a boner from YG.
That's weird as why you gotta always push in the gay way?
He's selling dick pills. Look,
so what?
They stimulate blood flow.
Y'all don't say nothing to the rhino people.
Oh, look at it. Improves the physical appearance of your strong man, making you appear bigger, wider, and firmer. So it's going to make your dick look bigger as well.
I don't want to have dick conversation. If he got but that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
goddamn,
4 pills,
$40.
10 pills, 20 pills, 30 pills, $209.
That nigga's selling dope legally.
I wonder how many people are buying these. Though.
That's $7. That's $7 a pill.
Wow, that's cool.